Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma Bishop. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Happy birthday, Jenny. Sorry, this is not a video. I'm not very talented in the video department. Wow, 80 years. Who would have ever believed it when we were younger? We have certainly enjoyed 80 amazing years of close friendship. My first real memories are when we were in Miss Gardner's kindergarten class. We attended school together from kindergarten to Mesa High School graduation to rooming together at ASU. Being in the Gotzel Club together was a special time for sure. I remember when we visited each other's homes. Your mom and my mom were best friends, and we followed in their footsteps. We had some fantastic hen parties, sleepovers, enchilada parties, and so many other fun times. Our sweet moms always welcomed our friends into our homes. I remember a trip to Groom Creek and Grand Canyon. I think your parents took us on a trip to southern Arizona, if I remember right. The years flew by, and you and Bar had a beautiful wedding and reception in your home. Your dad was the absolute best photographer I ever knew. He always took magical pictures of you. The last picture of us together on your wedding day sums up our friendship and the love we have for each other. We love you and Bar. You have both always been there for us whenever we came to Arizona and visits in Utah. Who could ever forget the fun we had at BYU Education Week? Thanks for your loyal love and friendship through the years. We will be special friends forever. Have a very special day and a very special birthday. I love you, Sherry.
I love you so much, Grandma. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Great Grandma Bishop. We love you, Great Grandma Bishop.
Happy birthday, Grandma. That's so exciting.
Well, hello, Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. Brad is getting these memories together, so I'll just share a couple with you. Back in Mesa High in band class, the one memory I still have is you and Lynn Jones always competing to see who would be first chair in the clarinet section. I don't know why that would still be such a thing right now, but that's one thing I can remember. At some point, I remember you had a party at your home for a bunch of kids. I don't remember exactly when it was or what age group it was, but I think I felt a little awkward. I don't remember exactly what it was all about. Anyway, that's one memory I have. Better memories, though, were our time in that Glendale ward together when our boys were in scouting and you and Ann did things together. She especially loved the way you prepared potatoes. Sliced them and put them in the oven. We had them a whole lot after that. Well, Jennifer, I hope you have a happy birthday. Best wishes to you. Bye for now.
Hello, Mother, and happy birthday to you. Big number 80. I was reflecting on some of my memories from you, and some of the things that came to mind were these. You used to take us to the movies all the time. I remember you getting us into Valley West Mall and then that little theater over by Smitty's, and you were always sneaking in some candy to make it a little more economical for the family. I do remember that. I remember you driving us to O'Neill Pool quite a bit. You were there when I was going through swim lessons, and then you'd take us there after school and during the summer when it was opened up and give us a lot of money for snacks. I really appreciated that. You were a great gift giver. That was definitely one of your gifts, is giving to others. I remember bikes, I remember Legos, and lots of items for my stamp collection. Still have all of those. Really appreciate that. Do remember playing a lot of Scrabble with you and losing quite a bit, but that was okay. You were a master and still a master at that. I still remember the look on your face when I left for my mission. You looked kind of sad and a little concerned, but you let me go. And then I do remember your look on when I got off the plane coming back home after having spent a little bit of time on the Parasite weight loss program, a very effective means of losing weight. You looked a bit surprised and concerned, and I still don't think you believe me that I only had that parasite issue for the last 7 or 8 weeks of my mission. It really wasn't the whole time, and I was kind of skinny to begin with, but thank you for your concern. And I'm just grateful to have you as my mother. I am so thankful that you pray for me, my family, you support us, and you're always so happy to see me whenever I come and visit. We love you here in Boise and my extended family. We're so grateful to have you as mother and grandmother. A very happy birthday to you.
Hi, Jenny. We hope you are having a happy birthday.
What is a favorite quality or characteristic that you guys have of Jenny?
One of the favorite qualities that I've always known about you is that you're always willing to help wherever help is needed, and you're willing to help anyone and everyone.
I love the quality that you love to be with family. No matter how far away you lived, you were always coming and making that sacrifice to be with family.
What's a special memory that you have of Jenny?
A special memory I have, and maybe this will seem kind of funny to people, but when we were very young, your dad had put up a basketball hoop in your driveway, and you and I would go out there and play basketball together. It seems kind of strange now for somebody that's grown and married and very brilliant, but you were a good basketball player too.
And I always remember the Sunday nights that we always met at Grandma Johnson's to have desserts or dinner or whatever. And you and Bar were there and all of the boys. And it was so special, and I really loved you from that moment on.
What predictions do you have for Jenny now that she's in her 80s?
I predict that she is going to go on America's Got Talent, and she will play the piano, and she will whip.
You may know about all of the Christmas Village things that you've collected over the years, and I predict that you're going to sell these or bargain them away or something and make a lot of other people happy.
We want you to know that we love you and hope that you have a happy birthday.
Throughout my life, my mother consistently chose what is right. Even when faced with difficult decisions, she prioritized staying home to cook consistent meals rather than chasing worldly accolades. Her selflessness extended to welcoming my children and me in her home for summers, spring breaks, and holidays, where she always made sure to celebrate special occasions. One of my mother's defining characteristics is her love for England. She spent every other summer immersing herself in its sights and historical places. Jennifer found joy in simple pleasures by strolling through antique malls, collecting Dickens' Village, or a beautiful cross-stitch, reading multiple novels, or teaching gospel doctrine. Looking ahead, I predict that Jennifer will be a star in her 80s. Her wisdom and experiences will continue to inspire us all. Happy 80th, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. This is Chuck and Sandy with your birthday memory video. And so since Chuck has known you the longest, I'm going to turn it over to him first.
Well, my favorite quality of Jennifer, and she's got so many, it's hard to just limit it to one, but she always has such a kindly, intelligent manner. She's always very sincere, good-natured. I can't say that I ever remember her being angry or upset. She's a classy person.
Well, my memories of you, Jennifer, are from nearly 50 years, well, a little over 50 years ago when I first met Chuck, and I went to Grandma's house the first time. And I remember I was a bit in awe of you because I think you had already, I don't know if you had 2 or 3 little boys by then, but I was kind of shocked that someone so young and vibrant already had that many kids. So, and I'm sure you were kind of shocked that I had so little clothes on when you first met me. So, but you were so kind and so nice.
And when we were younger kids, I was always the little, somewhat unwanted, pesky little brother who wanted to tag along with Big Brother and the cousins, and Jennifer was always nice to me in spite of that. I've always, in recent years, her amazing, extensive, beautiful Christmas displays are just without equal. I mean, they're hard to describe when I'm telling other people about them.
Well, I always enjoy coming over to your house at Thanksgiving time. For the many times that we did that, it was lots of fun to be over there, even though the kids were all wanting to get away because your boys were older and Matt and Chad and Lindsay were younger. But we sure had fun. Jennifer, and you're always such a great hostess. And so it was really a nice thing that you did, and we loved it when your family came over for the Christmas dinners we used to have, and it was great whenever more of your family was here and could come, or if just a few of you could come. We sure love all of the Bishop clan.
You know, it was always fun back when we were all of us newly married and young kids, where we'd meet over at Grandma Johnson's on Sundays and to see you guys most holidays. And always good to see Bar and Jennifer then, and how enjoyable it was just to be in their company.
And I wanted to also, I think on one of the other questions here is, what would I hope for you for the next few years? I would hope that your back would give you less trouble instead of more trouble. I certainly can identify with your level of discomfort and pray that will get better. Maybe the older we get it, we won't feel it as much. Seems like we can't remember as much, so we shouldn't have to feel that as much either.
Jenny, I hope you get to travel more. I know how much you enjoy that, where you can go visit some places where you always wanted to go and maybe haven't been. And hope that, like Sandy said, you get some relief from one of the plagues of getting older, all the achy joints.
And happy birthday, Jenny. You make 80 look pretty awesome.
Yeah, happy birthday, and many, many more years ahead that are rich and full and happy.
Love you, Jenny. Bye.
Happy birthday, Grandma! Thank you for all the kind and thoughtful gifts you give on Christmas and birthdays.
Thank you for always making us feel welcome at Sunday dinner. We really appreciate it.
And thanks for all the great meals you provide.
We love you.
This is Amelia. I think she can already tell that, but I just wanted to say my favorite memory. It was like, I was probably like, I don't know, 11 or 12. I was obsessed with the movie Bambi though. And I was probably more like 11. But maybe 10. But I was obsessed with the movie Bambi. And me and Paige and Grandma went to this little antique store, and I found this little Bambi, and Grandma bought it for me. And that meant a lot to me, and I still have it. And I just wanted to tell you I love you, and that you're the best, and we miss you, and we have to come see you. Mwah. I think my favorite thing about my grandma is, I don't know, I was thinking about it, and my grandma's really good about, she always wants like other people to feel the joy that she feels. Like, I don't know, if she finds joy in something, she wants to share it with everyone else. I even remember like when I was younger, there was this poem, and it's like my grandma's favorite poem. And she was like, Paige, I really like this poem. And she shared it with me, and she showed me, like, read it to me. It's, I can't even remember what it's called right now, but it's something about I don't know. But it was really sweet. And I remember reading it and being like, that's really cool. And my grandma just always is doing that. She's always sharing other interests and things that she loves. And I don't know. I just think it's really cool. And I love that she wants to share the joy that she feels with other people. It's super selfless. Another memory similar to that is like she has her, for Christmas, all of her lights and all of her houses set up. And I think they're so cool. But I just remember her sharing them all with me. And like telling me where she went and where she got this one or that one. And I don't know, it was just super cool seeing how much joy and like all the places she's been to and telling all the stories about it. I don't know. It's just, my grandma's super cool. Super awesome lady. Love her. She's so sweet.
Happy 80th birthday, Mom. My favorite memory of Jenny is just how multi-talented she is. Whether it be she's a really good cook, she's traveled all over the world, she is a super strong academic, she's an amazing teacher, the beautiful needlework that she does, she seems to be able to do everything and anything and do it well. My other favorite quality about her is that she loves M&M peanuts just as much as I do. So we are kindred spirits. My favorite memory of her is how I remember when Brian and I were first married, actually through like most of our marriage, she would go out walking in the morning and she'd read her book while walking the neighborhood without like missing a beat. I still don't know, I would have like been falling and tripping all over, but it never seemed to cause her any problems at all. And so she could get her walk in and read her book at the same time, which I still am amazed about. And let's see, my prediction is that in 20 years, she will still be going to California and doing her antiquing with Dad driving her and the armchair in the back of the truck. And yeah, so Mom, we just wanted to wish you happy birthday. We sure love you and hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Okay, so my favorite quality about Grandma is that she has always been driven to get an education and to share her education, and I've been very grateful for that on numerous occasions and numerous essays. I think my favorite memory of Grandma is when we came to Arizona one year for like after Christmas, and I was really nervous about swim team and that there wasn't going to be a pool because it was too cold in Arizona to swim, and Grandma made sure to get us into her gym so that we could swim with her, and so that's one of my favorite memories. And oh, there was one other thing that we were going to talk about.
Well,
I can't remember, but
one thing that I love about Grandma is just how fun she is to talk to because she's so knowledgeable about so many different things. I feel like I've learned so much from different conversations I've had with her, and I love just going to her house and getting to hear. I've asked her about different things that are around their house, and I feel like I always come away just learning a lot more than I expected to, which makes me really happy. It's fun to learn about these things.
Yes. And we wanted to say happy birthday! We love you!
Hey, happy birthday, Mom. I hope you are having a super fantastic birthday weekend and that your boys are spoiling you. You deserve it. I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate you being the woman that you are and the things that you have done to make Brad the man that he is. I think some of the things that I love that you've talked about is just how you pretty much were their scout leader and helped them get their eagles. And I think it's really interesting that both Brad and Brian have done so much good in the scouting program, and that's a result of you. And I also am thankful that you made breakfast every morning that the boys went to seminary, because that made a difference in my life as well. I'm thankful that you have a testimony of the gospel. I'm thankful that you love education. I'm thankful that you love music and that I can get Brad to go to plays with me. I'm thankful for all the many years you dressed Brad at work. He would have never bought himself expensive clothes to wear to work because he is careful with his money and he takes care of his family, and he always looked good because his mom took care of him. So that's something I've been thinking about recently, now that I'm watching Luke do the same thing that Brad did, and I'm like, oh, I better get him some shirts to wear to work now that he's working at the bank and not the swimming pool. Anyway, I just think you're a fantastic mom. I think you are an incredible lady. I think you're smart and intelligent, and you do good everywhere you go. And I think one of the things that sticks out in my mind, and this is going to sound strange, but I remember one year the kids were decorating and helping you decorate the Christmas tree. And I always have thought you had this beautiful Christmas tree, and with just elegant ornaments and just the right, variety and shapes and sizes. And it looked so perfect to me always. And you were letting the kids help you, and you were just telling them everything they did was perfect. And I was just like, how can she be thinking everything they're doing is perfect? Because they were pretty little and it wasn't perfect. And you were just telling them how great they were doing. And I just thought that is a good example and the kind of person I want to be. However, I haven't gotten there yet because my kids still tease me that I don't let them help me do my Christmas tree. And mine never looks as good as yours, so maybe I should, because I think it's when you build other people up that you're most happy. And I think you do that really well. And I love you, and I hope you have a happy birthday.
Ready? Hi, Jenny. Hey, here it's going to be your 80th birthday here soon, and Mother's Day. What a great celebration. I hope you have a wonderful time. Brad says he's coming down, and I just hope that you get together with all of your kids. That would be marvelous. I think you're a terrific person. I'm so glad that you are part of the Bishop clan, and I'm part of the Bishop clan. It's a wonderful family to be a part of, and I love you, and I just hope you have the greatest day in your life, and hope to see you at Luke's wedding, because we will be there. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Jenny. Have a good day on your birthday. We all love you. Thank you. Rock.
Hi, Jenny. Happy birthday. Hope it's going well for you, and haven't seen you for a while, but hopefully we'll see you at Luke's wedding. Excited for that for him. Anyway, take care. Have fun.
Hey, Mom. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Love you, and congratulations to getting to 80. Love you. Bye.
Happy birthday, Grandma. My best memory was when we sat down at the table and you told me how you and Grandpa met. Love you. Have a great day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Mwah.
Hi, I'm Jaylee. Happy birthday, Grandma. Hopefully I meet you soon.
Hey, happy 80th, Mom. Happy birthday. It's fun to hear everybody's memories and thoughts of you. I was grateful that I could get your cousin brothers and some of your childhood friends. That just made it awesome. But I just wanted to share some of my favorite memories. I was listening. Michelle mentioned that you were one to walk and read your book. I remember one time you coming home after getting caught in a rainstorm, and you were telling us about this big truck that came by and hit a huge puddle of water and soaked you. This big wave hit you, and you came home and laughed about it. I thought that was pretty cool that you were able to laugh about it. I remember in California, I'll never forget. Me and Brian were walking with you around the corner to the 7-Eleven, and as we were headed to cross the street there, this hobo comes up. He had his two carpet bags and his stick blanket with stuff in it. And he comes up right to your face. And he says, "Is you is or is you ain't my baby?" And you just kind of stand there startled, and we all were like, "Oh, what is he gonna do?" But he picked up his bags and took off, and that was that. So that was thankfully an eventful time. But I love that. Is you is or is you not my baby? Another memory is I remember you reading the Book of Mormon cartoon books to us, Brian and I, up by the bunk beds on that red carpet. Kent and Craig were in there. We had that Bible picture book, and of course we had my favorite book was that Go Dog Go, and all the Dr. Seuss books that you would always read to me and my brothers. You made us the coolest Halloween costumes. I mean, we got pictures of them, but I totally remember having those pirate costumes, the astronauts. Somewhere you got those masks, but you were able to get those little tiny eyes in them. But you made the NASA uniforms with the patches, and I always thought that was cool. You always did make us breakfast in the morning, pretty amazing. Like Kelly said, it influenced her. But my favorite dinner was that Sunday dinner, shish kebabs with wild rice and red strawberry jello and biscuits. And I would put that strawberry jello in the biscuits, and I don't know, for some reason I thought that was the best. But for some reason I always had to drink this glass of milk at the end. You always try to get all of our different food groups into our meals. Of course, we got to learn how to eat tamales from a can. I don't think many people can say that. Broccoli and cauliflower. I remember eating flour tortillas with butter. Like we'd throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds and melt the butter on them. I always thought that was good. And then we could always eat canned vegetables and fruit. I learned how to eat out of a can, piece of cake. And I loved them. I remember in second grade too, you gave us a rocket ship party. And you made those invitations with the rocket ships and a balloon. And when my friends came in here, you made them jump down the stairs. They thought that was awesome that they could do that and do it was their rocket ship invitation. Of course, you helped us with scouting. Dad definitely helped us with the Eagle Project, but you were behind all the merit badges, and that was a great influence to us. As a kid, Mom, you were always easy to talk to. I knew you would listen, and you knew how to help us with our homework and instilled a drive to learn. I'm sure all those Jeopardy shows that you watched while making dinner had some influence on us as well. But in high school I almost blew it, but I figured out after freshman year that I didn't really have to bring my homework home, and somehow I made it through my senior year. But there was enough there to get me to college, and I just am so grateful for again your influence in my life and my brothers. I love my family. I love you, And I just want to say happy birthday, happy 80th, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you.